Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Bucs and the Bengals, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The preseason is upon us. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, about to embark on that journey that ends with the Super Bowl. Greg, so good to finally have football back on the field.
Absolutely, and it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs. When NFL football is on TV, Mike, it's just better. And I'll tell you what, for these teams and a lot of these young players, this is the start. Just like you said, this is a journey to making the roster, a journey to being there in week 1. And for a lot of these teams that have playoff hopes, it seems like small beginnings, but this is where those playoff dreams and ultimately those Super Bowl runs all get their starts.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
11 Thomas, 11 MT, 11, 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Back to the former Patriot and Dolphin Mike Gesicki. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's a handoff to Moss. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They are led out by the veteran, the one they call the Red Rifle, dating back to his old days at TCU. It's Andy Dalton.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This one is caught by Shepard. They get 16 on that connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's 2nd and 6. They send Godwin in motion. They'll go again with White. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Sam Hubbard, they're on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. Dalton. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. To throw is Dalton. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. On first down, it's White. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Dalton to throw. Godwin working the right side. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll run with White. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is... in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on top. It's now 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Irving now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing, Dalton. This pass is caught by Cade Otten. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Now Dalton. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They send Godwin in motion. They run with White. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. 2nd and 7. Now it's Dalton. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Dalton. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, Burrow. He keeps it himself. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Here we go. Here we go.
A run over center with Moss. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Here we go.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
42.
Another try with Moss. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard.
On 2.
Levante David doing his work on defense.
Good set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Back deep for the Bucs, their speedster Trey Palmer. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. A give, and here's White. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline. Taken in by Godwin.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here we go. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 12. 11, 11, 11.
A first down throw for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Moss. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Backfield empty.
Here we go.
5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. And that is no good. He missed it. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Tied at 10 apiece. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the veteran, it's Chase Edmonds. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. From the gun, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's into the hands of Chase Edmonds. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. What a play on 4th and long. And even 30 yards.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice game.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On the ground is Edmonds. He is in. Chase Edmonds. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Bengals offense back onto the field for their next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Here's 2nd and 9. Motion man is the tight end going right. To throw, it's Browning. Open man is the tight end, Sample. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Browning. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Browning. The ball's out. The Bucs have it.
Okay, ready?
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Travion Williams. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. Back to throw, Browning. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Browning. That's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run it here with Edmonds. And this will be a Bucs first down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's McLaurin open on the left side. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. To throw is Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. That's caught. Trey Palmer.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bucs 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Bengals.
Throwing. Browning. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. That's complete to Edmonds. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
This one complete to Palmer. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again. It's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Bengals offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get that to all his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll send their tight end left. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
A carry now for Edmonds. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. Now a screen set up for Edmonds. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off. But plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Mike Tirico. Both these teams ready for their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
As we get ready for the second half. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan.
Pass interference. Defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. His throw left side is complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Now Allen on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
That is caught by McMillan. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. With that, we'll take a look at the draft class from back in April. These guys decided to build up that offensive line. You see they're using a 1st-round pick on a lineman to hopefully give a little more protection to their franchise quarterback. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. Back to throw, Browning. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. A carry here for Brown. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Browning now. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bengals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. the Buccaneers offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field, and he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll throw on first down with Allen. There's that man again, another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the shotgun, it's Allen. On target, got it to McClure. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Now Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. On second down, here's Allen. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Allen on third down. He'll find McMillan here. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Up the middle they go. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On second down, Allen. He'll drop this for Edmonds. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On third down, it's Josh Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's second and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Tampa. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now Browning gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They bring the tight end in motion. Here's Browning. Open man is the tight end, Sample. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers.
To throw, it's Browning. He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Throwing, Browning. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Bengals. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bengals are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Irving now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now a screen set up for Edmonds. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, Josh Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Allen. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On 4th down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The home team's offense and their quarterback. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Let's go now.
They bring their tight end right. Back to throw, Browning. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Now Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. On the ground, it's Brown. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Over the middle. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and so that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On first down, they'll run it on the draw. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. From the gun, it's Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. To throw is Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. First and 10.
Here we go. Check. Check.
Browning now. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Let's go.
Jones motioning here. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They'll run here with Brown. He's got room at the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. Browning. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 29-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now Allen on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now Allen to throw on second down. That's complete to Edmonds. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 5. Now it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll go again here with Irving. And this one's blown up. It's back. Yard line now.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Tight end on the move left. Now Browning. Quick hitting slant there.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Williams, 1st down, and he's not done. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jones motioning here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll send the tight end in motion right. To throw, it's Browning. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Browning. He's got a man. That's the tight end Sample. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. That one incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. That is caught by the tight end. Drew Sample. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back Chase Edmonds ready to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the ground is Edmonds. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they face 2nd down and 7. They'll run it here with Edmonds. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So we get to a pressure kick. And here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Browning. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That is caught. What a throw. Andre Yosibon. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Throwing, Browning. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Rodgers on 1st down. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's caught. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And that would be